Hello everyone, I'm Keith. Welcome back to our channel. Today is our pleasure to invite Darren to introduce us about English Hour. First, congratulations, 15 years anniversary in English Hour.
That's right, this month, 15 years old.
Huge achievement in Dublin.
Yes.
So can you tell us, briefly introduce English Hour?
Yeah, well, as you say, English Hour was started 15 years ago I had a business partner, John, and we started in 2010 in Dublin. We were both teachers and directors of studies and had a very academic background. So basically our mission, if you like, was to create a school that we'd like to teach in, take care of the teachers, take care of the students. And basically that was the focus. And then we were hoping after that, everything else will just fall into place.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we got very positive feedback from our students who studied with English Hours before. So what do you think, what makes English Hour different from other English schools?
Well, I suppose many things. Nowadays in Ireland and in Dublin, a lot of the schools are either owned or run by sort of individuals or multinationals from Middle East or Asia, South America, Britain. Our English Hour has always been 100% Irish owned, Irish run, even from the start. I think that's one big difference, because if you want an authentic experience, come to English Hour. Again, as I said, with the mission was just, creating a school that we'd like to teach in and that we were comfortable with. I suppose taking care of the students, taking care of the teachers, that was the main thing. And I think we've come a long way with that. Like we have our own, for example, nowadays with mental health and that, we have our own student counsellor on the payroll. We take care of the students in sort of with their CVs. We've started up CV workshops now, and we always print out everything for them for free and things like that. So anything we can do to help, not just in the school, but outside of the school, we always do our best to do that. I mean, the teachers themselves are, except for one teacher, all native speakers, and I think that gives a lot as well, and it does differentiate us from a lot of the schools, operating in Dublin at the moment. So it's. So there are many factors, but I think, if you put the student and the teacher at the center of it, then, as I said, hopefully everything else falls into place, and people realize that. And, that's the reason for a lot of our good feedback. And
same to us when we are doing consultation with the student. We always recommend the school with Irish principal and the Irish native teacher as well. How does English Hour ensure a diverse environment for students?
Well, I suppose one of our main things always has been the nationality mix in the school. So, at the moment we have 27 nationalities. Now it varies. There were 29 nationalities just 2 months ago, but I suppose one way of doing it is sort of choosing our agents well. Like we've enough experience now over the 15 years to recognize good agents, recognize who we work well with, and also to limit the amount of agents that we have in any one sector of the world. So we've always been very conscious of not being overrun by one nationality or one. For example, you can go through about 6 nationalities in South America, but they all speak Spanish. So it's also the language they speak as well that we're very conscious of, not just the nationality as well. So I suppose by as I say, we're older now, we're more experienced at sort of choosing and regulating that, and obviously working with good agents like yourself.
We are lucky to be one of yours. And how can you help students outside the school for like social events or
well, we hold a number of social events, big events during the year. We had one at Halloween. We generally have one at Christmas or summer. Sort of big events where they're coming. We're 15th birthday now. We have a big event coming up for the students in. I think it's on the 30th of the month. So that'll be a big occasion. Get them together. Sometimes, in the past, we've had sort of different students from different nationalities cook their own food and then invite other people to come in, and we'll have them in here actually cooking.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah.
Things like that. I mentioned before about the CV. Obviously, a lot of students have trouble when they come first, just trying to settle in, trying to find, so obviously we take care of accommodation ourselves, but even when it's not our accommodation, the students have trouble with things like that, which are outside of the school, we'll help and we'll go in. And a lot of the teachers themselves get involved with the students, so it's not just the admin team and the management. As I say, we help with CVs, we try and get them set up with jobs, we print out all their CVs for free. I'm not sure how many schools do that. And we have cultural activities sort of built into the curriculum, so as part of their academic journey, if you like, they will visit various museums and events that are happening around Dublin within it. I mean, outside of that, we have excursions at the weekend where we have a relationship with tour operators whereby Englishour students will get a discount if they want to go to Cliffs of Moher or something like that at the weekend.
In the launch, I already see you have many excursion trip, tour flyers, or the job notice, which is very good to help students.
Yeah, we're trying to get it going now that the students themselves are more involved. So we're trying to encourage them, like if they're walking down the street, they see a job up, even if they have a job themselves, they take a picture, give it to us, we put it up on the wall.
That's a good idea.
Our students can apply for the job.
Okay. Darren, can you tell us more about the teaching approach, about the teacher teaching in Englishour?
Yeah, well, as I say, we have native speakers teaching, and our approach has always been a communicative approach, which basically is the function of the language. So instead of purely doing grammar, structure and vocab, now of course in any one curriculum, every week, every unit, there'll be a new lexical area like vocabulary, there'll be target structures, and that will change as they go through their curriculum. They're tested before they even arrive. We make sure they have a grammar and a written test, and then when they arrive, we also give them a speaking test. So it's very important that they're put at the right level, and then as they go through, it's sort of a functional approach. Communicative approach is the base of it, but also task-based. So they get different tasks to do. They always get homework as well, so it just sort of keeps them going as well. But I would say communicative task-based approach.
That's very good.
Yeah, I mean, all of every classroom we have is very well sort of set up with large boards, 50, 55-inch monitors, laptops, that type of thing for the teacher to use. So he or she can use a variety of different sort of media to get it across. So it keeps it interesting and keeps it interactive.
Yeah, the most important is the interaction and the engagement.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's lots of movement in the classroom as well, and different activities to sort of make it interesting, but at the same time make sure you remember.
Do you remember how many classes in Englishour since you have 3 buildings?
Yes, well, we have, we started in Abbey, that was 2010, we started in Abbey Street with 4 classrooms, and then 2017 Eden Quay, so we have those 2, and then this particular Westmoreland Street was 2019. So in all we've 13 classes, so we're still not a big school, and even as managing director, I still have students just knocking on my door because they know they can come in and talk to me about their visas and their whatever problems they're having or whatever. So yes, we've 3 buildings, but it's still a sort of a small sort of family. So that's what we're going for.
Yeah, yes, good. Okay, guys, if you are interested in Englishour, please reach out to us. Now they are doing a very good May promotion. If you are interested, reach out to us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.